So I applied to the top 5 or 6 business schools, which included Harvard, Stanford, Wharton, I believe Chicago, and Kellogg, and maybe Columbia. I my top choices were literally I think either Wharton, Stanford, or Harvard, and ultimately I got into two of them. Decided to go with Wharton because when I was applying for business school, and again I think this ends up being a fairly personal choice depending on one, your professional needs, like what you're really looking to get out of business school, and second, also potentially from location. So really the biggest piece of advice I'll have for business school aspirants is don't go too early, go when you're ready for it, and then you'll make the most of your business school experience. So the way I would describe the education system in the US is that it's one of the most flexible systems in the world. It places huge emphasis on students getting exposed to and learning about a wide range of disciplines before they start to specialize in any particular one. So the coursework is structured depending on the university obviously, but I'll give you an example here. So at Wharton, where I was doing my MBA, I was basically required to do about a year's worth of required core curriculum work, which basically includes courses in marketing, finance, strategy, management, etc. After that 1 year of core coursework, you're basically then allowed to take electives. Of course, you can waive some of the required coursework if you've studied that particular field prior to Wharton, or if you've worked in that particular field. But once you start taking electives, then the opportunities are immense. Depending on what you're interested in, you can take courses that are very specialized. For example, I was interested in entrepreneurship and venture capital, so I took courses that allowed me to prepare business plans for the venture I was interested in starting up, courses in venture capital that allowed me to study how VCs analyze new startups and businesses. I also took coursework in international entrepreneurship that allowed me to study how to build a business that was global in nature. So you can go fairly in depth into the particular discipline that you're interested in using electives, and similarly you can do that across disciplines. Of course, some students prefer to take electives across a wide range of disciplines so that they get exposed to a wider range of things, but they don't necessarily go as in-depth as some others. So let's say a course lasts about a semester or 3.5, 4 months. There'll usually be a midterm evaluation of the concepts that you've learned in class. Now, how you're evaluated at that point varies. Sometimes there's a written exam, sometimes there's a group assignment that's given to you, sometimes it might be an online assignment, and in some cases it might just be a long essay or long paper that you have to write about the concepts you've studied. And then there is usually a final exam as well, where you're tested on a wider range of things you've been studying throughout the semester. The other evaluation format that sometimes does occur is a semester-long project that you work on either individually or in a group, where let's say it's an entrepreneurship project, you'll actually create a business plan throughout the semester where every week you are creating a particular part of the business plan along with your group, along with your team, and at the end you basically have the whole entire business plan ready, which is then evaluated at the end by the professor. There is definitely time for a part-time job if that's something that you want to do. I would suggest, I did a couple of part-time jobs, so they were usually related to the fields that I was interested in. I would say that figure out what's essential for you when you first move into the US. So in the first week or so, you don't have to go shopping if you somehow cannot find a car or a friend with a car to go shop. So I would say take the bare essentials when you first go. Philadelphia, Boston, New York and DC, all the major cities, you'll find that they have a wide range of cuisines and restaurants really representing all parts of the world. In fact, you'll find the diversity of cuisines that you'll find in the US is way beyond what you'll find in even a city like Bombay or Delhi. So there are a wide range of companies that are looking to recruit from the top business schools, obviously, and that offers you a lot of interesting and diverse job opportunities post business school. So the placement on-campus placement, I think, is very strong at most of the top business schools. We had a very strong career placement office that literally from day one was helping students first figure out what is it that they wanted to do, help you figure out your strengths and weaknesses, walked you through the kinds of options that existed for you out there, and then helped you decide, maybe the one or two industries that you should focus on to get your summer internship. Again, the summer internship is a very important thing because that is usually the precursor to a full-time job in the industry you're interested in. So I would say the placement cells usually across schools is very strong.